Today's video is all about living in Smyrna, Tennessee, so stay tuned. What's up, y'all? I'm Rachael Hadidsaz. I'm a realtor with crye-leike in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I post new videos every week about all things real estate in the Murfreesboro area. Today's video is all about living in Smyrna, Tennessee. Smyrna is a city in Rutherford County that's about 12 miles north of Murfreesboro and has about 52,000 residents. For this video, I decided to ask my fellow crye-leike realtor, Patricia Omishakin, if she could tell us a little bit more about Smyrna since she lives there. Thanks for joining us today, Patricia. How are you doing?
I am well. Thank you for having me, Rachel. Glad to be here.
All right, well, let's get right into the question. The first thing that everyone wants to know is, what's the cost of housing in Smyrna?
So as far as the cost of housing, the median homes, the median price of homes right now is about $290,000 to $300,000. So that's your median price right now.
So it sounds pretty similar to Murfreesboro, huh?
I would agree with you there, yes.
So what kind of things are there to do in Smyrna?
Smyrna offers quite a bit of activities. I think one of my favorite things to do out in Smyrna is go to the movie theater. It's Malco. It's called I can't even say it. It's called Malco Theaters, and it's close to our shopping area. And what I do love about it is that it has recently been upgraded. So it has recliner seats in it, which makes it very comfortable. And I just like the surround sound system that they have as well. What else do I like? Let's see. There are tons of options when it comes to parks in Smyrna. So pretty much, I would say most of the neighborhoods have a park where kids can go and play. I know what I do like about where I live, and it's off of Sam Ridley. There is a park very close by that kids can play. So that's one of the other things we like to do. And we have at least 10 different parks to pick from. So
that's a lot of parks.
I would agree that, and they're very nice ones too. Some have water fountains where the kids can play. So you have a lot of different options depending on what you're looking to do. If you have young kids or, older kids or whatnot. So another good thing about it is some of them offer walking trails that are very nice as well. So, and you've got golf in the summer months from June, I believe, early June to September. Is every Saturday from 8 to 12, and at the Smyrna Depot, there is a farmer's market. So you get to see a lot of fresh produce, the people that make crafts. There's just a variety of things. They even have live music. So I actually went this past Saturday and had a great time. So that's something that you should definitely check out in the summer months.
Awesome. And I also heard that sometimes the Blue Angels go and fly the airplanes in Smyrna. How often do they come?
I'm not really sure how often. I can probably check and get back to you on that. But I know at least once or maybe twice a year they come through. They have like a practice the day before, so you can always hear that going on. And then you have the actual flyover, and a lot of people do enjoy that. That always attracts a lot of attendees. So, and we actually do have a memorial out in Smyrna now for one of the Blue Angels that sadly lost his life a few years back. So his plane is there on where we can view it and take pictures. So that's definitely something that brings a lot of attraction to Smyrna.
Yes. And a lot of people, when they move to a new area, another question that they have is about the schools. What can you tell me about the schools in Smyrna?
I love Smyrna for that reason. That's actually one of the main reasons I moved to Smyrna I used to live in Laverne, which is probably just a few miles from Smyrna. But yes, from Smyrna. So I moved here because of the schools. They have better school options here. The top schools, I would say, is the 3 S's, and that's the Stewart's Creek School. We've got the elementary school, the middle school, as well as the high school, and they're rated fairly high.
I know all the information about the school system. They can go to greatschools.org and they can find out all the information on all the top rated schools in that area.
That is correct, yes.
Let's see, what else did I want to ask you? Oh, major area employers. A lot of people want to move here and they want to know, where should I work? Who hires the most in Smyrna?
Without a doubt, that would be Nissan. Nissan is our major player here in Smyrna, Tennessee. I want to say they have about 8,000 employees, and that's quite a bit for Smyrna.
That is a
I
lot.
think, yes. Next in line will probably be, I know the medical center, TriStar Medical Center here, it used to be called Stonecrest. They are also one of our top employees. So, but Nissan is definitely top employer in Smyrna.
All right. Now, another thing people are going to want to know is what are the restaurants like? Are there any like unique types of restaurants other than the national chains there in Smyrna?
So I'm not one that ventures out a lot when it comes to eating because I'm a little bit picky, so I tend to stick with the basics. So, but I do know there is a lot of variety when it comes to eating out. The one thing I would say maybe we don't have a lot of is like maybe the high five-star type restaurants where you want to take your clients to. You're probably not going to see much of that here. But when it comes to your average, American cuisine, if you want Asian cuisine, Indian cuisine, there's a variety of everything here. So, but for me, like the places that I like to go to are like Cheddar's or Hickory Falls. So yeah, they're kind of like um, so, but there are other unique spots that people might want to try out, and probably the easiest way is to go on Google Maps and look there to see what the options are and look at the reviews that way and see if it's something you want to give a try.
Definitely. I saw somewhere on Google that there's a Maine lobster place. That's one thing that I wanted to try. So maybe some folks will want to try that as well.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
And some other questions I have are I know that you've lived there for a while. What are some things that you just absolutely love about Smyrna? And what are some things that you just maybe don't love as much?
Oh, wow. So I think for me, I love that it has a small town feel to it still. It's perfectly nestled in between Nashville and Murfreesboro. So I can easily, if I want something where I just want to be downtown. It's basically 20 minutes. And the same way the other way. If I want to go to Murfreesboro, usually I tend to go to Murfreesboro way more than I go to Nashville. So as far as like the malls, I can go either way. I can go to Nashville, I can go to Murfreesboro. So I like that it's in between that way. People are very friendly, so I do like that about it. I like that there is very easy access to everything I need as far as shopping goes and groceries, all the big stores, like you have Target, you have Walmart, so all those kind of stores with easy access. I do like that. I like that where I live also is easy access to the interstate. So that's another thing I love. What I don't too much care for right now is that we are growing like crazy. I mean, it's a positive thing, but yet it has its drawbacks because right now there's a lot of construction going on. So the main road that connects us to all the different businesses and churches and schools and whatnot is Sam Ridley. So, and there's a ton of construction going on there right now because they're widening the lanes to make room for all the growth. So that's for me is, yeah, traffic can be a little crazy. So that's probably the only drawback that I can think of at the moment about Smyrna.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you think that someone relocating to Smyrna should know?
Ooh, I think we've covered quite a few things already. Nothing, I shouldn't say nothing. I personally just really love living here and I've been here for over 5 years. So I would suggest anybody that wants to move to this area that they should definitely at least come and visit. There's a lot of different communities that are being built in the area and I think it's still, relatively affordable, compared to living in Nashville and some other places. So, and again, we have the options of great schools, we have the parks. There's still a lot to do and a lot of different places to eat. So would recommend it to anyone that's looking to move to the area to give Smyrna a try.
All right. So, bottom line, Smyrna is a fantastic place to live. It's only about 15 minutes north of Murfreesboro on I-24. So, if you're looking for that small town feel, but still with a city that has its own distinct identity, Smyrna is a great place to check out in Rutherford County. Maybe you're living or maybe you're working in Nashville, so you'll be that much closer to it. Well, I appreciate you joining us today, Patricia, and I'll leave a link down to your YouTube channel in the description below so that folks can go and check out your channel.
All right. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for your time. It was definitely nice talking with you today.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
For more information on living in Smyrna, you'll want to head over to Patricia's channel. The link is down in the description. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you'll know when I post a new video. I've got so much more to tell you about life in the Murfreesboro area and beyond, so I'll see you at the next video.